MLB Network's coverage. Fritz Flores, the Nebraska native, will be the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Olivo calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Now at the plate, Ali Castro. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Popped him up. Merchant over to his right. And that's the third out. Diamondbacks down in order. And now the Twins will go to work. Gustavo Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
On he pops it up. Estrada has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Castro backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
So frustrating, Dero. You make the good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Strike called. Now the throw down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Dero. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. The next twin up, Arnold Rizzuto. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. No balls and 1 strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mendoza is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. leading off the inning, William Ray, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
William Ray.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is pulled into right. Mesa is there, and he has it for the out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff. Making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Gardner takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box, Rafael Estrada. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
Standing in now, Henry Burton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ortiz stands at second with 2 gone. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
In now, Felipe Aguilar, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 1-0. Popped him up. Martinez on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On now to the bottom of the second. All tied at 1. So digging in now, Marvin Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Martinez.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
And there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Through 2. Stepping up to the plate, Omar Mendoza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 2-0. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Mendoza takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Ready for another chance? Benjamin Allegri. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Reyes is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Up next for Arizona, Ali Castro. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. Valley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
For the Diamondbacks. Right fielder.
Into the box, William Ray. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Outside, 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And there's a base hit on the line. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Ronald Gardner lifted in the air out to center field. Olivo has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Alfred Olivo, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. Sliders in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Oscar Cortez. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is foul right side. The 0-2 home. Line drive to center field. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. At the plate, Rafael Estrada comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Olivo is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Leonardo Ortiz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Skied into straightaway right. Mesa sprinting after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Henry Burton. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Drilled to first. Rizzuto is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 2-1.
Leading off
Here's the first pitch to him.
Left fielder.
And a changeup right down the middle. Popped him up. Castro has a play. 1 out. Into the box now, Eldon Reyes.
Eldon Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Up next for Minnesota, Arnold Rizzuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
3-0 to him now. The high fastball is in there.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-1. Standing in, Felipe Aguilar.
Arizona, center fielder, Felipe Aguilar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. So 1-1 home. Sinking liner toward left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Striding in, Omar Mendoza.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First delivery to him on the way towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box, Benjamin Allegri. Fouled off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Aguilar over at second. Mendoza at first with no outs. Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready once again, Ali Castro. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here comes the first pitch. Bounce towards the mound. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Home half. Ready now, Marvin Martinez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Softly hit out to short. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Now batter, right fielder.
At the plate, Emmanuel Mesa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked. and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in his center field.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Everett Merchant.
Into the box now, Everett Merchant, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder,
Coming to the
9.
plate now, Alfred Olivo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Oscar Cortez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Popped him up. Gardner is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Twin strand of pair. Now at the plate, Rafael Estrada.
Leading off for Arizona, first baseman, Rafael Estrada.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting,
Ready for another shot now, Leonardo Ortiz. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Valley is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
now
So
batting,
coming to the plate, Henry
designated hitter,
Burton.
Henry Burton.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ronald Medrano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63, Ronald Medrano.
Stepping in, Brian Osick. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the
Leading off for the
6th.
Twins,
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
the batter, number 13, second baseman.
At the plate, Eldon Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Aguilar is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here on MLB Network, we're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. Before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Standing in now, Omar Mendoza. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Olivo giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a pop-up now. Martinez is there. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in, Ollie Castro. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, William Ray, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Castro is off of first with 2 away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Into the box, Ronald Gardner in the air now out to right field. Mesa sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time. Leading off the inning, Arnold Rizzuto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Marvin Martinez. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the pitch. skied into straightaway right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Twins.
Digging in and looking for more, Emmanuel Mesa. He singled his last time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Gardner comes up with it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down go the Twins in order. They're down here 5-1. Digging in now, Rafael Estrada.
First baseman, Rafael.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Osick ranges to his right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher, Leonardo.
Stepping into the box, Leonardo Ortiz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Osick waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Henry Burke. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Osick from the outfield grass. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Leading off the inning, Everett Merchant, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he takes ball 1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Alfred Olivo.
Digging in, Alfred Olivo. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Oscar Cortez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Twins retired in short order. They're down 5-1. Now in the box, Felipe Aguilar.
Arizona, center fielder, Felipe Aguilar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 99, Omar Mendoza.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Omar Mendoza earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. High in the air out to center field. Olivo has it in his tracks. 2 gone. So striding in, Benjamin Allegri. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Skied into straightaway right. Mesa has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Dana Valdez enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 45, Dana Valdez.
Striding in to start the ninth, Brian Osick, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gardner scoops it up, and there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Norm Valley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Valdez, just a 19-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Standing in now, Eldon Reyes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Valley stands at first with one out. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Aguilar makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, Arnold Rizzuto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Arizona Diamondbacks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Gustavo Martinez pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon was a victorious Diamondback. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.